What's going on, everybody? It's me, Severin7. We're here for another Sev's Late Night. So tonight I was wanting to do some testing for a tournament that I might be going to this upcoming Friday at Cool Stuff in Tampa. And they're calling it a Standard Masters of the Universe event, I think. And it's supposed to be a pretty sweet standard tournament with some good prize payout. So I wanted to play test the decks I'm considering taking, and as you know, I mostly play standard best of one, so I thought this would be a fun treat for those of you who out there wish you could see me play some more best of three, because obviously in paper we play best of three. So I actually like best of three more than best of one in a lot of cases, but best of one happens to be the most popular and universal format on MTG Arena, so I don't get to play it as much as I'd like, but we are going to playtest Teamer Battle Crier updated after the bans, because obviously Cub got the axe, so no more Cub. So I already revamped the list and have tried out a couple of games with it. It's doing pretty well so far, but we're gonna keep testing. And then there's also a really sweet humans list that made top 4 of an RCQ on MTGO that I'm really excited to mess with and try out. So we're going to try that too. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, here we are. Let us take a look at the deck real quick. So those of you who aren't familiar with it can familiarize yourself with it. The deck is built around Teamer Battle Crier and Outcast Trailblazer, essentially. So Teamer Battle Crier is a Teamer 4/3 that reduces the cost of spells we cast during our turn by 1 for each creature we control with power 4 or greater. It's particularly powerful with anything colorless like Anti-Costal Vestige, Interdimensional Web, or Roaming Throne, because we can cast these for free if we have enough power 4 or greater creatures. And an Outcast Trailblazer is a 3-mana 4/2 that when it enters, we get a mana of any color, and then whenever another creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, we draw a card. Now, the way that we combo off with this is that we plot this on turn 2 or 3, depending on whether we have a turn 1 Llanowar Elves or not. And then we play this after we play a Teamer Battle Crier, we play this, then we play a Teamer Battle Crier, we get to draw a card. We immediately have a 2-cost reduction from these 2 cards being on the battlefield, plus an additional mana from this, which usually means that we can cast, a Roaming Throne or a Web or a 1-mana Quantum Riddler or an Anti-Costal Vestige or something like that with Warp. And then hopefully just be able to draw and combo our way into a win. Now in the sideboard, so like Lava Leaper is kind of the win condition, right? So this gives everything haste. So we play as many huge creatures as we can, give them haste, and then we also have Devastating Onslaught, which kind of does the same thing. It's going to make a bunch of copies of haste. And then Dragonhawk was kind of removed from the list for a while, but I decided to go ahead and leave a single copy of this in the list because I do like the direct damage win condition that we can get from this. In cases where maybe they actually have a board big enough to stop us from winning through combat damage. And then a single copy of Michelangelo's Technique. I might want to up this to 2, but I'm not sure what I want to cut if I do want to cut up it to 2. In the sideboard, we're working with 2 copies of Fire Magic, 2 copies of Smuggler Surprise. Smuggler Surprise fills 2 roles. It's kind of a control sideboard piece for me. It's going to let us, for 2 mana, protect all of our power 4 or greater creatures, which in this case is all of our creatures except for Bloom Tender and Llanowar Elves. It'll protect everything else. Or in the late game, if we need to, we can spend 6 mana to put 2 creatures into play and potentially give us something there. And we can also cycle it for 3 mana to get lands and creatures if we need to. 2 copies of Ghost Vacuum to help pick out graveyard stuff, a Disdainful Stroke and a Negate to help with control, Scrap Shooter to deal with problematic artifacts and enchantments, Sirach to help with removal heavy decks, Ugin and Spectral Denial are also control, and then Hide on the Ceiling. We can side this in if we feel like we're playing against a really crazy, like all they run is board wipes kind of control deck, but we can also side this in to get blockers out of the way, which is quite useful. So that is the sideboard, and we're gonna play this on the ladder and see how we do. Right. Get on our best of 3 wagon here. All right, Ukia 01. Well, I mean, this is a perfect hand if our opponent doesn't have an answer to this Llanowar Elves. Well, they're playing red, so I guess the chances of that are pretty low, right? Oh my gosh, we're actually going to get to at least plot this. Demolition Field. We're probably going to lose our elf this turn because I imagine he's about to blow up our... Oh, okay. Oh, we definitely need red, so we'll get a mountain. I was expecting Avengers Assembled there, disassembled. Okay, so the question is, can I win right now? The answer is probably no, but there is a chance. But I think I'm gonna World Wagon. And try to go off next turn, because that's gonna be safer. Let's get a blue. Get in for 1. Volatile Vault. He's just blowing up all our lands. Thankfully, we do have a handful of basics in here. Get another red, I guess. He gets a treasure. Okay, so what are the odds he actually has an answer here? Pretty good, right? I gotta try, though. Let's go with another blue. We need to cast Teamer Battle Crier here. Of course he has an Erode. So let's go ahead and World Wagon. And that means... No, I have to spend the green on Michelangelo's technique. Does he really have another answer? Wow. That sucks. Okay. Well, I mean, we're still in pretty good shape right now, so it's not like we can't win from here, but that was definitely unfortunate. Double or road, man. I'm gonna Michelangelo's technique here and see what happens. Double battle cry is pretty good. All right, yeah, and then we just devastating onslaught for like 1 billion. So what? It's just like land destruction? Trying to figure out if I care about that. I mean, I guess we're gonna want negate and spectral denial to stop him from wiping the board and blowing up lands with spells. And I suppose Sirach wouldn't hurt. So we take out a throne. Take out an Origins. Take out an Onslaught. Take out a Wagon. Go like that. This is a bad hand of magic cards. This is worse. What the heck? My God. Like. All right. Can we win from 4? It's not impossible. This is a really good start. So if he doesn't have an answer. Take Bloom Tender. If he wants to erode that, that's fine, because that means it just ramps us a little bit. No, I'm gonna take a blue here. This guy's deck's annoying. Get in for 1. This would be pretty sweet if we won this game from 4, Mull to 4. But this is a very strong combo deck, so not impossible at all. Oh, Battleship? You gonna reanimate that somehow? Okay. Hey, Gobbler! What's up, man? I'm testing some Teamer Battle Crier after the bans for an event I'm gonna play at. Okay, I think I might be able to start going off here. Alright, so let's play this. Naming red. Play this. Naming blue. Blot the Riddler. Draw a bunch of cards. And then play Lava Leaper and smack him for 16. That sucks. Lava Leaper inadvertently gave him enough mana to do that. That's okay. I mean, having a braid to blow up the spaceship if he tries to like do anything weird with it. Why is he like, he turns over, bro. Did you just like disconnect or something? What's going on, opponent? Or is he just doing this to be a jerk? Like, haha, I wiped all your stuff away. Now I'm gonna rope you. No? Okay. Dragonhawk's a really good draw. That'll give us the direct damage we need. I think he might have disconnected, but to be fair, I don't think he could. I did the best I could. This was a multi 4, so keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure I would win this regardless, because I mean, even if he avatar attacks with Roku and makes an 8/8, like I just play Dragonhawk and kill him that way. Yes, my camera is in a new place because I figured out that so I don't have a green screen, and I know OBS has always had a background removal plugin, but it's terrible. And like you notice, I can move my hands around all blurry and everything, and the only thing that kind of clips is my headphones. You see, my headphones clip a little bit when I turn this way, but other than that, like if I take my headphones off, like it's really good. Like it gets my chair, and it's really clean. This is from NVIDIA, so NVIDIA actually has specifically for NVIDIA graphics cards a background removal plugin for OBS that works fantastically. So this is no green screen. Yeah, no, I'm sure if I had more stuff on it would probably clip it, but it's nice because I have 2 camera scenes, so I can actually still switch between my regular hello, and then to combat being on this side and me facing the wrong direction, I just flipped the camera around. And then I've got new overlays for my alerts and my chat, which I've really been digging into StreamerBot and Twitch the last few days and getting there. So see, I've got my bots now. I've got my bots set up on Twitch and YouTube to show my Discord. I've got to work on making some more commands for it, but there's a bunch of commands. You got like all the basic commands now, like the lurk and the account age, and I can set my stream titles and stuff on Twitch, and change my games by using the thing. I don't know why that did that so many times. That might be a mistake. I'm not sure why it did it 3 times. That's weird. I think it's just, maybe it's purposely set up. Why is it doing it 3 times? That's so weird. I got these from Nutty GG, the guy that you were telling me about. Like, it's his streamer bought like starter pack or whatever. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and get rid of this Moon Shadow now before it grows too big for me to get rid of. But yeah, there's that command. There's an 8-ball command now. There is a fortune command now. Let me pull up my streamer bot. There's a coin flip. There's exclamation point fortune to get a fortune. Exclamation point Russian roulette. You can put yourself in timeout with exclamation point sacrifice. Don't time out yourself. And then I can do shout outs on Twitch now, which is nice. I can translate stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Llanowar Elves here and Esper Origins and dig a little. Ooh, Devastating Onslaught's good. I'm gonna just keep that on top, actually. And then I made a command for my Discord too, where you can just type exclamation point Discord if you don't want to wait for the link to pop up again. Next, I'm gonna start working on some fun channel rewards that like change filters and stuff, kind of like what you have on your stream. Blue. I did not do the math of this correctly. I forgot that starting time was going to come in tapped. You coded a new game? What an overachiever, man. I want to work together with you. Like, I want to get like you and Jay and people like that. Like, I want to start doing like, because I see all these like collab features on YouTube and Twitch now, and it's like I want to do like some kind of like fun creator tournament or something. Would be fun. Yeah, like a tiny tourney. Or I had an idea when I was gonna approach Jay with it, but I never got around to it. Of I might as well just take the... No, I'll take 2 damage from them if I let them through. Because he's like, you know, he's all about mono black. I really love mono green, you know, like 4 different kinds of mono black decks versus 4 different kinds of mono green decks. Okay, so let's absolutely freaking wreck this guy. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything's reduced by 5 times 2. So that means I can do this x6. Let's do it on... No, are we gonna draw our deck? We might draw our deck if we do it that way. Let's go here. That should be lethal. That's hilarious, though. A Pokemon game? That's freaking awesome, dude. I want to do stuff. I want to do really cool stuff like, okay, so graveyard stuff matters. Hide on the ceiling's probably good. I'm too scared of the math on 6 times 6 is 36. I don't think I would have drawn my deck, but I was too scared to do the math. I'm assuming I need to deal with Raise the Past, so maybe let's do Spectral Denials over Negates and Disdainful Strokes. This is definitely a deck where I think I want the Dragon Hawks. Let's take out a Throne. Take out a Wagon. You know what? Let's take out the Elves and put in the Fire Magics. Take out an Origins. And take out an Onslaught and go like that. Oh, you would have done it for less? I got you. No, I knew I had enough to win with X6, but... Vengeful Blood Witch, yeah. I'm gonna take a Bloom Tender. Need to find a Battle Crier. Opponent's got removal for the Tender. Oh, did you see my message, by the way, about how that crab I had to take the crab rave thing away from my channel rewards because it got me demonetized temporarily on... No, it doesn't feel as good after Badger Mole. Especially because, like, yeah, there is some untapping, but Bloom Tender taps for more mana overall. Like, once you have a Battle Crier, Bloom Tender taps for 3. So it kind of fills the same role. I guess Spider has reach, so that could be relevant. really doesn't matter. I think either card is good Like Spider or Bloom Tender work just fine. I just like that Bloom Tender taps for all the mana up front instead of having to be like tap it, untap it, tap it, untap it. It's less work. Hey, what's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Okay. I've really got to probably win here soon. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Wait. Oh, I screwed up. Okay. I thought I had one more mana than I do. I thought I could flash this back. I'm stupid. Not great. What's wrong? What in this horrible universe is making you feel bad? I will end it. Okay, well, it doesn't look like he's going to kill my Trailblazer, so I think we're fine. Infestation save, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm really hoping that the game takes that decision out of my hand and I draw a Temur Battlecryer, but nope, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I think the answer is I warp a Quantum Riddler first. And then I think High Origins. Draw the Trailblazer. I'm really sorry to hear that, Chris. Truly. I'm glad that this, even if it provides you the slightest amount of joy, I am glad to be here for you. Another Enduring Innocence. I've definitely been there, man. I have had some rough patches in the last year, so I understand. Of course, man. You're the bomb.com. That's what we're all here for. Smiles and happiness all around. Okay, he actually had an answer for summon. That's unfortunate. Not willing to attack with the 1/1s. It's a cool stuff Tampa. They're calling it's like Masters of the Universe. Oh, I've got it on my calendar here. They're calling it Masters of the Multiverse Championship. I don't know why I thought Universe. Masters of the Multiverse Championship. It's supposed to be like a big standard tournament, and they're doing a bunch of prize support for it, so I think I'm gonna go try my hand, probably with this deck, but maybe with the humans deck I'm testing out tonight. We'll see. I don't really have anything worth exiling. Fire magic would kill me. What is the answer? There it is. There it is. There's the answer. We found it, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, it's all we needed was a battle crier. There's an onslaught and everything. Oh boy, okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 mana here. So I can do X equals 3. Make a blue. Let's play anti-costal vestige. Just really rub it in. And then hide on the ceiling. X equals 6. Whee! Get that last basic. I appreciate them. Thank you, opponent. That was a sick. What a board state that was. Yeah, it's nice because it's like if you have 1 green mana left over, which is typically what you end up stuck with, which is a green somehow. You play, if you got the Lava Leaper, it's 1 mana, it turns into 3 mana, and it gives you your colors back that you need, which is super sweet. We're 2-0 so far. We'll try this. The Sackville Bagginses. Alright, we're definitely getting rid of that. Oh, Titus, why do you always break in here, dude? Phoenix Fleet airship, what? Titus, no. My husky busted in here. Come on, and say hello. Okay, too much pause. Too many pause. Okay, get down. Come on, down, down, down. Come on. Get down. He always does this, like, when I stream late at night like this. Oh my god, he almost killed me. We might not be able to win this. I don't think we can, actually. I think we're dead. This is pretty cool. I don't see a way I win this. Yeah, no, there's no way I can win this from here. That was a pretty neat play pattern there. I like that. Fire magic. Height on the ceiling will be good. Spectral denial will be good. Scrap shooter. Let's take out an onslaught. Take out an Esper. Take out a world wagon. Take out a throne. And then we take out the elves whenever we put in the fire magics. Yeah, I want to say I saw somebody make a video about this deck earlier today. Oh, come on with these mulligans. Oh, this is worse somehow. We'll get there. Get down a world wagon. Hey, what's up, Jay Sather? How you doing, pal? You know what? Screw it. They get to draw a card, but they don't get the ramp any. They're losing the ramp and the ability to sacrifice this for the ship. They have removal for the world wagon. Well, they're probably gonna let me get my land at least. We get in for 2. Play Saxville Bagginses. It's a player that doesn't have their trigger set up right, because they should have let the freebooter trigger happen first. Three damage to Bagginses. Filthy Bagginses. Play Riddler. Draw 2 cards. And if he doesn't have removal, he's dead. Okay, it looks like he has removal this time. Another freebooter. Oh yeah, I like the. I honestly love the Abrade art from Foundations. Like, I'm so glad that I bought a Foundations beginner kit and got a few of those. See if we can find anything good here. We got 2 card draws. Actually, 3 card draws. Ooh, nice. Interdimensional watch. Web watch. Come on. Spectral denial doesn't really do anything. But you know what it does do? It lets me get through lethal. If I give him the 2 life, he lives. This way, Fire Magic resolves. He gets the 1/1 insect. Then I Fire Magic again for 1 more, and then I have lethal with these 2. Unless he's got another Requiting Hex. I'm confused. Okay, no, so he got the Blight effect that time. No? I'm confused. I thought he blighted that time. I almost did that too fast. Alright, GG. He didn't crush me this time. Keep things the same. Yeah, that first game was crazy, dude. Like I was not expecting that. right, let's crush him. I mean, come on, we won a game with a Mold of 4 tonight. I'm feeling good tonight. This is fine. Infestation Sage. Yeah, you're probably right. Obsessive Pursuit. Oh boy, do I go for Bloom Tender and hope I draw a land? Nah, we gotta play Origins and set up our land draws. No dice. Did not find a land. Umbral Collar Zealot. Duress. I assume he takes World Wagon, yeah. Although if he's not careful, a Spectral Denial is going to bite him in the ass. Down to land. That is good. It is, however, not a red land, so we're really going to have to hope that he doesn't have a removal for this Bloom Tender, and that we find it. If we can find a red land this turn and that Tender lives, we're probably okay. So I'm hoping that he just goes for a bunch of sacrifice shenanigans this turn, and then maybe we get lucky next turn, top deck a Stomping Ground or something. Okay, I guess he gets my Spectral Denial. Gets in, puts a counter on the Infestation Sage. Or the Zealot, that's fine too. Down to 15. Alright, come on. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess we asked for Origins, and then this... Oh my god, it's not a red land either. I need a red land. I have to bin both of those. Oh, thank gosh. Right? Oh, I missed Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise is the bomb. He's surveilling. That was stressful. Gotta take a risk sometimes, though. I don't think he can kill me here. Or anything. I do need him not to kill this Bloom Tender. I would really, really like him not to do that. My logic was that I'm gonna get 2 green from Summon Esper Maduin anyway. So, like, it's not like I would be out of the land unless he killed Summon Esper Maduin. But even then, I have Anti-Costal Vestige. I could warp. What's he go for here? Does he run board clears, you think? Watch him Day of Judgment us. Nope, he goes for Phoenix Airship. That's totally fine with me, because I can absolutely kill him before he does anything with those. He is tapped out. Now, don't get me wrong, we could really use an Outcast Trailblazer, but I think we'll be okay. Lava Leaper would be super choice here. No blocks. I will take my beats down to 11. Let's warp this one. So that we can play this one for real. I think we might die anyway. We did not draw anything. We didn't draw good enough. I was hoping for an interdimensional web or something. That's nice, but it comes into play tapped. There's the Trailblazer we needed a turn too late. All right, so he's got 10 in the air. If he can trigger Obsessive Pursuit, we're dead. Yeah, all he's got to do is sacrifice stuff and we're dead. That sucks. Well, if he doesn't have any creatures to play, maybe not. He needs a creature to play. No, he wouldn't sacrifice the... Well, that's not true. If he sacrifices enough stuff, he can just tap everything. I think we're dead, unfortunately. Greedy Freebooter. Charming Scoundrel. Yeah, we're dead. Sucks. Yeah, he got us. We were close. If we'd found a red land sooner than we did, we would have won for sure. John. Just John. Yeah, it's Anti-Causal Vestige trigger, you know. I am getting really sick of these one-land hands I've been getting fed tonight. This is better. Thundering Falls. Okay, well, our elf is probably not living. Here's praying. Well, at least if they kill the elf, we have 3 lands. That's what's important. Oh, it lived. Okay, okay. Oh, don't you ah-woo at me. He is so mad. He is like pawing the crap out of my leg trying to get me to pet him. Just wants all the attention. I need to make an emote of him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Route Crackling Wit.
Fail? Oh, Croc, I'm an otter.
See if he just makes an otter here. Teamer Battle Crier off the top?
Together
No?
we can shift the current.
I don't think we can win this first game, to be honest. That tap out for Rao was probably the last time he's going to tap out for the rest of this game. Well, maybe not. He's doing all this on his turn.
Gotta work with what's available.
Come on, man. Teamer Battle Crier off the top one time. Maybe this deck needs some Nature's Rhythm in it. That sucks.
I can
so bad.
You get to be my protege today.
At least stop him from ulting this next turn. I've got what I need in hand now. I just need him not to kill my 2 Trailblazers.
Guess you're not an animal lover.
Him missing a land drop was a big deal. It's definitely greedy of him to just make another otter at last turn. I think he was really hoping he could just play 2 spells this turn and ultimate it and get the storm thing going, but thankfully we were able to do something about that. Let's see if he's got a board clear or removal for these Trailblazers. If even one of these Trailblazers lives, we're good.
New world requires new. I am confident.
You're right. I didn't update the mana base. I haven't updated the mana base in a while. You're right.
Together we can shift the current.
You are 100% correct. I'll fix that after this game.
I can invent my way to victory.
He's close to ultimating Rao. That gives him 3 cards too. He's only got 3 mana though. Okay, if Summon Esper lives, we're good. Okay, I think we can win from here.
Today.
Not even gonna risk it. Oh, beautiful. Onslaught was exactly what we needed. Let's get down Lava Leaper. And that'll let us play Bloom Tender with haste. Tap that for 3. Warp Riddler for 1. I should have warped the Anti-Causal Vestige first, but well, now at least the Anti-Causal Vestige will be free. So warp this for free. And then X, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do X equals 3 on Riddler. And even if he has a spell pierce, I have 2 mana to pay. And then we draw a bajillion cards. Itis, what are you wooing about? You want out of here, all you have to do is to go push the door the same way you pushed it to get in. We draw a lot of cards like this, don't we? Yes, we do. Just to make sure. I'm not gonna have a bounce off ruining this. Beautiful, beautiful turn against Jeskai Lessons. All right, stroke, negate, denial, Ugin. Maybe, I don't feel like Smuggler Surprise is the right answer here. So let's take out an Onslaught, an Origins, a World Wagon, a Throne, and I'm gonna take out Dragonhawk, I think. Vacuum for Wisdom. Oh, you're right. Okay, well, if we lose this one, we'll find room for Vacuum. I considered it because of Flashback, but like we're trying to win before we get to that point, you know? And the counters I'm running should also counter Wisdom. No, you're right. Totally won't. This isn't a great hand, but definitely not mulligan worthy.
Look what I've got!
Rectangles!
Realize my camera is kind of covering up my hand a little bit, so let's fix that. There we go. Let's negate that. Vacuum is sideboard. I mean, we've got the juice. We've just gotta resolve the juice. If I can get him to stock up again this turn, there's a tiny teensy weensy chance we could get there. But we'd have to get really lucky. I assume our Bloom Tender is about to get nuked. See you, Chris. Thank you so much, man. Great having you here, buddy. Yeah, there goes our Bloom Tender. Yeah, I agree. And they're not very high on advantage right now either. gonna play a Riddler. They got a Quencha. That's a Quencha they don't have next turn.
It's the Quenchiest!
He is digging for these land drops. He pitched a flashback. Alright, well, if he removes Anti-Costal Vestige, we get a free Battle Crier. I'm willing to sacrifice one Battle Crier. Down to 2 cards. All right, that hopefully will be it. Oh, and a roaming throne? Oh, ah. He might have a firebending lesson left though, so let's hope not. All right, Drew. Oh, he just scoops. We could have fizzled. What a poor sport. You gotta play a control deck like that, and then you just scoop. Not even gonna fight for your win. Elite gaming indeed. All right, let's switch it up. So the other deck that I'm considering playing. See you, Gobbler. Thank you so much for being here. Is this? It's like a 4-color humans pile. Built around like Serapharin and like all these wonderful humans and Celestial Reunion, which I played a deck kind of like this not that long ago, but it actually put up some pretty sweet results in an RCQ, which is really good. So yeah, we're gonna try this out. I feel like Torpor Orb is a weird choice in the side, considering how much of our deck cares about enters triggers. I know, I don't, why is it in there? I'm trying to figure out why they would put that in there. I don't know if I like Torpor Orb. Okay, hold on one second. What are you flipping? He breaks in here and then he acts like he's trapped. I guess it's a strategic thing. Like we play it strategically because like this deck can win without its enters triggers, but we'll try it. We'll try it as is, and then I'll see if I feel like I want to switch it up. Rye guy. Zack Fair. And they seam rip it. Jennifer Walters. I'm assuming this is enchantments of some kind. Oh. Let's go for instant then. All right, Jay, thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you, man. Airbender Ascension. Captain America is really good. It's unfortunate. Wait, I can't play things during his turn. That's fine.
Oh, Titus, why? No! What are you doing, dude?
You were throwing a temper tantrum about being in here earlier. You make no sense. Bilbo's Gambit is annoying, but it doesn't really do that much. You can hit Captain America. Yeah, I guess that's a problem. Because now the Airbender's Ascension's gonna let him blink Aang again. That sucks. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do here because he can daydream. It sucks because the other half of that has haste, but yeah, we're toast. Okay, on to the next one. I feel like this is the kind of deck where they would bring Torpor Orb in, but you bring in Torpor Orb in the Sentry. Monica. And then what? We take out the more expensive cards. So like Electra can go. Torpor Orb actually makes the Sentry better. I think that's why there's a single copy of the Sentry in here. We take out our Aangs. And maybe a single copy of Cloak and Dagger. Go like that. All right, let's see if we can do better this game. Not with that hand. This is better. Human. Let's go ahead and get the queen down now. Hallowed Fountain and a Seam Rip. At least lets us recruit. King T'Challa. Aven Interrupter, of course. I don't know if he was thinking about that when he interrupted it. It does suck that we lose the flash. Like we could have, so we can't flash it in during his turn, but. Got his own Jennifer Walters. We're at least able to slide a Black Panther in there. All right, well, Wondrous Wasp. Let's try to resolve Walters first. That worked. All right, and Torpor Orb shuts down basically his entire deck. Oh my god. So annoying. High noon. Is a King T'Challa of his own. Oh, it's indestructible. What am I doing? Oh, I'm such a moron. And we die on the backswing. Oh well. All right, let's try again against a less noxious deck. All right, this feels all right. Bruce. Found Jennifer, so he can't be instant and sorcering us to death. Titus, stop wooing at me. You put yourself in purgatory. Instant artifact. Let's hit artifact. So we can't cast tablet on curve. Boom, boom. Sarah Farron is like the tempered steel for this deck. I love it. Color Storm Stallion. There's not a whole lot else to do. Definitely choosing the Stallion. Yep. GG. Okay, so what are we caring about? So, I mean, this isn't lessons, right? My seems good. Settle is probably good against them. Changeling. Electra can come out. Ang can come out. Wasps can come out. Zero lands. Love it. All right, this is much better. Let's put back Miles. Put down my. Tablet. Get down a chomping changeling. Blow up the tablet. Play Zach Fair.
Stop whining.
You did this to yourself. This is definitely not looking good. Yeah, we're toast. Let's move on to game 3. I will play first. This looks good. Mountain. Yep, Mai doesn't live through the turn, which is what I expected. Oh, that's not good. Instant creature artifact. Forces him to use Seer this turn instead of being able to go tablet into Seer. We're definitely in bad shape here. Okay, well, at least he didn't hit a blue land off of it. He is going to burst lightning our face, which is fine. I doubt he'll attack. Really? You're really going to attack when you know I can just kill your Maestro? Okay, that's what I thought. Probably dead. Mainly because he can attack with the Maestro and I can't block, but this is my best hope for surviving. He can only cast one 5-mana spell this turn, but then he gets all the mana back. So he can Traumatic Critique me. I think I'm dead, yeah. This should be a once per turn kind of effect in my opinion, but yeah, GG, whatever. I'll be right back, 1 second. All right, let's try again. Pool Kid 101. lot of lands, but got a very strong turn 1 and 2, so I can't really complain too much. Actually, I think I'm gonna get down Jennifer Walters this turn. Ride the shoe pump. Wow, what a turn this is about to be. Web Sling Nick. Cash Grab, Ouroboros, Helpful Hunter. So I guess instant. Replay Nick and play Cecil. Really? He's gonna play Youthful Valkyrie? He could have played Ouroboros this turn. Doing me a heckin' confuse. Huntsman's Redemption makes a beast. Yep. Rides the Shoe Puff. Plays Giada. Yep. Goes and fetches the Ouroboros, yep. Did he find a land too? Of course he did! Wow! Oh, the luck! Literally had exactly what he needed. Alright, let's sacrifice Spider-Man, get these guys indestructible till end of turn. Replace Cecil #2. Pass the turn, and then we'll ang the youthful Valkyrie out of the way. So if I block with Cecil, that takes up not quite enough. And that should do it. I think we're good now. He can play Elspeth, but it doesn't give him enough blockers.
My blade, join the fight.
There we go. All right, we got this guy. This is like a landfall counters deck. Interesting. So we want some settle. Looks like we might. Let's see, we got Leonardo Cutting Edge, Warden of the Grove, Huntsman's Redemption. Playing a weird deck. I think we're gonna take some winnowings. All right, let's take out a Cecil. Let's take out a Cloak. I don't think we need Jennifer in this sense. I forgot to update my deck list on Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. Opponent is taking their time sideboarding. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Now he's taking forever to... Did he just like rage scoop? Is that what happened? Did he rage scoop? I think he did. I think he rage scooped. Come on. No, I wanted to play. Not fair. All right, guys. Well, I am getting a little bit tired, so I think that is where I'm gonna call it for the night before we end up in another 30-minute match. But I had an absolute blast playing with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Please, please, please make sure that you like the stream. If you're on Twitch, make sure you drop a follow so that we can, you know, grow and get out to a bigger audience there as well. Make sure you check out the Discord in the chat or in the link in the description below. It's a great place to talk to me and talk with people like myself who really want to have a fun time and just enjoy making fun decks and playing the game for what it's meant to be, which is, you know, to win, but have fun doing it. So with that, thank you all again for being here. You guys are what make this awesome, and I will catch you guys in the next one.